What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Big Boy Prime Ronaldinho, one of my fan favorite cards on the game. Ignore the shadow, we will change that. It's just something that's on it. Don't ask questions. But in terms of Prime Ronaldinho, 92 pace, 90 shooting, 91 passing, 95 dribbling, and 81 physicals. We've got finesse shot, we've got flair, no outside of the foot shot. Okay, finesse and flair, we can work with that. Obviously, spending a lot of his career, Barcelona is kind of like the big one there. He's had a few clubs here, there, and everywhere. Obviously, went to Milan after Barca, and a few Brazilian clubs. PSG as well, if anybody does remember that time for him. He was a fantastic player. Obviously, I caught kind of like the last end of his career. I saw him at Barca to some extent, but then mainly saw him in his kind of like his down career, like obviously Milan. Then we saw him going further and further into the Brazilian league. But honestly, this card is one of my favorites. His skill, his dribbling, just everything about him is absolutely phenomenal. We managed to get a prime moment packed last year. That was just phenomenal. We managed to get him for a good solid month before the game completely died, and honestly, he was just fantastic. So I'm hoping we can do the same again. In the meantime, we're going to be trying out Prime Ronaldinho. I think this is actually my first Ronaldinho from this year. We was going to get his base or his mid to try out, but we just never got round to it. He is 5.2 on his prime on the Xbox and 6 on the PlayStation. There's no more introduction that you can do for this guy. He's going to be fast, he's going to be skillful, and I believe he's going to score a lot of goals. Into Ronaldinho for his first touch. Let's see what we can do with this guy. It's just, I don't know what it is, other than Neymar, this guy just speaks to me in terms of kind of like, you're in a dribbler, all you want to do with this guy is just literally dribble around everybody. Even if you're not necessarily known for dribbling, he just makes life a lot easier. And we get a penalty. Wow. Literally, I did not think that was a penalty. We kind of botched it. He went for a tackle a little bit late, but we have got Ronaldinho going on this one. We've just got to, haven't we? 88 penalties. We're not expecting... Where we going? We're going there. Beautiful. Green timed. Ronaldinho's first goal. Let's go. Ronaldinho. La Croqueta. Heel to heel. Oh my god, how has he managed to get through? The defending on this opponent is shocking. There is no way that even the basic skills that I was doing should not allow you to go through like that. Into Ronaldinho again. Battling with the ball. Again, he's just firing it through. Keep going. Oh, it's a good tackle this time. We tried to get the little drag inside, but did not manage it in time. Ronaldinho is going to make that darting run. Already, he has put such a performance in, and we're barely 30 minutes in. This guy's not going to be able to cope with the pace. It's come across very, very blatant sort of dribbling there. As we nearly find it back to him. Eto's going to take it into Ronaldinho this time. Oh, lovely. Just got to keep going with that outside. And there it is every time. As soon as you've kind of committed into that, kind of going all the way to the right, you know that they're going to come out to the left, to the right, and then score. We get the rage quit. Hat-trick Ronaldinho. Hat-trick or brace, either one. Eto into Ronaldinho. Inside. You love to see it. Oh, Chiellini just managing to pick that ball up. Kind of went a little bit too obvious. We kind of need to calm down how much of a run we're doing. Really try and play smart with him. It is always the same with Ronaldinho. I remember playing with his prime moment. All I wanted to do was just run the entire pitch with him. And it's what you can do for a 5 mil card. Do what you want with him. What a save. But obviously, in terms of to get to the most effectiveness out of... Ronaldinho, you need to be passing, moving. Yes, the skills will come and you will see a hell of a lot of them, but you kind of don't want to just go on massive skill runs with him if you're not like a full 5-star skiller pro. Eto into Ronaldinho. Gonna see a little bit of 1-2 with De Bruyne. Lovely little bit of skill. Gonna find Eto again. He knows we're stopping. Oh, I was hoping we was going to drag it back just a little bit to take it away from him. Unfortunately, not as blatant as I thought. Ronaldinho running past players. Get this little 1-2 on the go. Into Ronaldinho, but not quite there. Eto. people getting in the way. It's kind of just what you're expected. Instead of kind of defending them, you find that a lot of people literally just put a person in front of him. Ronaldinho with a finesse, and he's offside by a marginal there. Into Ronaldinho. What can we see down the wing? Zambrotta is going to be very, very nice. Very hot on the toes of Ronaldinho quite easily. Try it again. It's got past him this time. What can we find? Here we go. Trying on the edge. Little scoop. His pace off the ball is fantastic, but then also his pace. Oh, look at that. That is fantastic. His pace of the acceleration is so quick. It's unreal. Literally just flies past players very, very easily and scores shots just like that. It's so simple for him. If you can get him in front of the goal, he's going to score it at some point very, very easily. Ronaldinho's got space. Absolute pace to burn. Zambrotta's going to try and foul him. Oh, manages to... Oh, I wanted the scoop. Why did he go for the slide? Stupid animation thinks that I don't have the ball when literally I clearly do. Ronaldinho running through. It's got to be... Oh, it's an easy finesse. You love to see it. So going into the overall for my man, Ronaldinho, honestly, he just lives up to every hype. His acceleration off the dribble is so quick. And I think for me, the only player to be anything similar in terms of dribbling has got to be Neymar. There's just a stance, a kind of animation that they just do when dribbling, and it just makes it effortless. We saw within the first 2 minutes, not even advanced skill moves, manages to win a penalty and bags it. Honestly, his shots, his pace, his dribbling, his passing is just the perfect player. If you want a cam, a centre forward, a striker, a left wing, this guy can roll up everywhere. This is the sort of player that I'd have in a free roam, just literally to find him. If we will find him wherever, he is a phenomenal player. Not bigging him up any more than he should be. I would be happy with any version of him. That's personally for me. If I was talking FIFA kind of stances, I would be looking away from his base right now. I'd be looking at his mid, his prime, and obviously his moments that is just unstupidly extinct, but again looks absolutely fantastic. But 91, 94 or 95 is the versions. The base is nice, but I feel like that base is, it's kind of like a starting icon in terms of the top ones. He's not got the pace anymore. Shooting wise is kind of lackluster. Passing's decent and dribbling's good, but you're just going to find yourself having to do a lot of skill runs to potentially get tackled at the last hurdle. Whereas I think the 91 really puts it into perspective. Then the 94 is like the business card. 95 is just luxury. Like, getting that card is just so hard to do. It is literally 13 mil, which I think a lot of players don't see 13 mil actual coins. They obviously could make 13 mil, but in terms of coins at once, not a lot of casuals, not a lot of players do reach that in terms of a coin value. Personally, I think the most I've ever hit was 8 or 9. Obviously, I don't particularly trade much, but in terms of kind of like packing stuff and selling it on, that's pretty much the max I've ever hit, whereas I'd have to pack him really. But overall for this Ronaldinho, he's obviously a 10. He is just phenomenal. You whack a hawk on him, turns him into literally 95s across the board, 91 striker or 94 cam, with 97 pace, 97 shooting, and 86 physical. The guy is just mesmerizing to play with. Hopefully, like I say, we do get the chance to give a go at this guy, because look at him, like that is a really, really nice upgrade. 3 on the pace, 5 on the shooting, 2 on everything else, and 1 on the passing. It's a nice upgrade for just a 1 rating, and obviously he is a cam, which I think is his preferred position for me. I personally always like him in the centre, because you're just using that card a hell of a lot. He can pass it out to the wings if he needs to. He's got the run to kind of go forward and pass it to the striker and kind of link up with him with the 1-2s. And if not, all else fails, you just run with him. Overall, like I say, he's just absolutely cracked. I really enjoyed playing with him. Let me know down below if you've been lucky enough to pack any version of this Ronaldinho. And if you did pack him, don't tell me. Like, subscribe. Peace.